Hey there, super pals. It's your old pal here, Mr. Guy Sawchuck there. Let's go ahead and finish up our PLPs from yesterday. So we're going to go ahead here, go back to Schoology. We're going to go over to the materials part, go to where it says social contract there, and then we're going to click on the part that says PLP. We did do this yesterday or Wednesday, depending on what day you watch this. Now you're going to click there, you're going to click on PLP. We're going to pick up where we left off. If you were part of any of my classes that did not make it to fourth block here, roadblocks, let's go ahead and get over to roadblocks. Now, if you're somebody who still hasn't done advice yet, you can go ahead and type in your response to the advice part. If you need to see that video, it's right there again. Once you click on roadblocks, you're going to go ahead and put your answers in here. And you're going to just simply copy and paste this. Copy. Okay. Oops, not search Google for this thing. Whatever, Google, you're crazy. Copy. And then we'll just insert it here and paste. And then we'll put in our responses there. Okay? After that, you're going to click on post. It's going to wait to be moderated by me. And then we will see it be posted. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to fill in that. We'll go to the next thing, which is part 5, behaviors I have. Now, once you get to behaviors I have, you're going to essentially do the same thing as before. Write or type the behaviors you display that will get in the way of reaching your goals, and then write or type the behaviors that you should replace those with or could replace those with. Now, what you're going to do there is you're going to type that into the submissions box. The reason for that is so you've got it later to look at. Once you've completed that portion, we're going to go back to the PLP main page here. This is the main page for the PLPs. I just clicked on the folder there. We're going to click on the thing that says Personal Learning Plan 6 through 8 docs. If you are somebody who's got the paper version of this, it's going to be real easy. You're going to be able to write inside of it. If you've got only the online version, it's going to be slightly less easy, and you will be putting this in the Word document format. So you just download it, open her up, and you're going to type on the inside there, okay? Now, if you are confused on that, here it is one more time here. That's not it, Mr. Sawchuck, you crazy wild animal. Here we go, personal learning plan. You will have to click enable editing. That's okay to do. Now, you'll just put in what your quarter grade 1 grade was. So quarter 1 grade, I got a 79%. That's C. That's not a B there. And then for mathematics, I got a 62%. Oof, rough times. That's a D. Over here for science, I got an 89%, almost an A, but it's still a B. And for social studies, I rocked it out and got a 93%. That'll be an A there, okay? Now, what you're going to do next is you'll put in your goal grade. Now, don't just put in like, oh, I want it to be a D. Ha ha ha, I'm a funny kid. Nobody thinks that's funny. It was funny one time, and it doesn't even get the rule of 3 funny. It's just not that funny. So go ahead and make an actual goal where you're moving up. I would say at minimum 3 percentage points. So this kid here, whose name we're going to just make up as Bob Walters. Okay, Bob Walters. And we'll erase that. There we go. Now it fits perfectly on the one line there. Homeroom teacher. Oh, we know who that is. That's good old Mr. Sawchuck. Okay, that's me. All right. So we're going to put in for Bob Walters. He wants to get an 82%. There, okay, that would bring him up to a B. That's his goal for quarter 2. Now, for mathematics, I don't know. I feel like we could do better than 62%. Let's go to 70%. I know we're jumping up past 3% there, but really, don't set your goals at a D. That's pretty lousy times. You deserve better than that. Now, 89% plus 3 there, realistically, would be a 92%. Okay, that's an A. And then this kid here should aim for a 95%. A for social studies. So that's that piece right there. Now I'm going to just show you real quick the version of this that looks like it's on paper. That's this version here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this super handy pen of mine and put my name. We'll put Federline, comma Kevin. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and put the teacher name. Okay, we know that that is Mr. Lupa. All right, cool. Now, for their reading grade, let's say they don't actually know what their reading grade is. There's this cool thing over here on Power Schools where it'll actually show you what your grades were. So I'm going to take a look here for their actual reading grade. They actually got a 98% A. Wow, good job, Kevin Federline. All right, for mathematics there, we've got 81% B there. Okay, 81% B, A, okay. For science here, guy, we got 85% B. Super duper. Okay. For social studies here, well, let's see. I got a good old case of, where are you? Oh, 85% B there too. So I'm going to just show you right now. I just filled these in. Just kind of wrote them in with my pen. See, that's what I did. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to write in what my goal here is. So I obviously can't get a 100%, or I'm sorry, a 101% A, but I could aim for a 100% A. That wouldn't be too bad. Add 3%. You know what? Let's add 4%. Let's go for an 85% B. That's not too bad. You know what? Here for science, let's add another 5%. Take this bad boy up to 90% A. I feel like I could do that. Mr. Sochuk is a pretty easy teacher. All right. And then for this one here, I've got a 90% too. Let's go ahead and try and go ABBA instead of AB. So we're going to go for an A, a B, a and an A. Cool. Now at the end of the quarter, we're going to just put in what our actual scores were there. We'll have another PLP day, kind of like the one we did this time around. It's pretty fun times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to my next page here. Now, you'll notice that I've got iReady scores. These iReady scores we are going to get from none other than our iReady teachers. So reading and mathematics, we're going to get those scores in from them during our times together this week. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put in what our academic goal is. So my academic goal is not going to be just to get better grades. That's not good enough. To get better grades. That's not specific enough. Okay? Let's go ahead and zoom in a little here so you guys can see my handwriting even better. So instead of just to get better grades, let's go ahead and give specific steps. What can we do? Well, we get better grades by submitting assignments. Okay, what else? Studying our notes. Sure. What else is there? Oh, you know what else you could always do? Redo assignments we got bad grades on. Because you go to a school that is kind enough to give you that opportunity. By the way, if we're redoing it, do we want to redo it like 60, 100 times? No, we want to redo it like one time and get a better grade. You got to show improvement. You got to be maybe prepared, Prepared for class. Sure. Okay, those are pretty good. Why is this important for me? Okay, so what were some of the things we wanted to do with our lives? Did we always want to be people who didn't get stuff done? No, I don't think so. That doesn't sound like me. So why is this important for me? What's it preparing you for? and that's the part you fill in. It's preparing you for what? Is it preparing you for a job in the future? Is it preparing you for high school? Am I just preparing you for 7th grade? Am I only preparing you for just right now in my class? Do you think none of your other teachers are going to have similar expectations? What is it preparing you for? What's a life goal of yours? Okay? What do you want to get done someday in life? This is definitely a time for some good answers, not just the silly ones. Obviously, we would all like to be the guy who had the biggest pile of cheese whiz and ate it. That's obviously a great goal. However, I need something a little more academically related, something more academical, okay? And then actions I need to achieve my goal. What actions do we need to achieve our goals? Well, first, probably you should graduate high school. Okay. Step 2, what else comes next? Well, for me, I wanted to be a teacher, but one of my brothers, he wanted to be a nuclear physics engineer. So he actually, he joined the Navy, and he became part of the nuclear training school. And while he was there, he got some cool opportunities. Well, after nuclear training school, get assigned to a submarine, because submarines are nuclear powered. Also, aircraft carriers too. That's a pretty cool thing. All right, so get assigned to an aircraft carrier. Step 5. And that'd be being proficient, right? Be good at my job. So you're going to go ahead and put in your own steps for your own goals. I'm sure not all of you want to be nuclear physics engineers here. And then who can help me achieve my goal? Who are some people who are on your team? Go ahead and make a short list here. Well, if you don't put Mr. Sawchuk, then you're missing out on an easy person. Okay? Mr. Sawchuk is on your team for you to become a successful human being and citizen of this country. I really want you to be the best that you could possibly be. Who else is out there? You could put your other teachers, sure. But what about those people that raise you? Those parents and guardians. Yeah. All right. Think of who else. Will all of our friends necessarily help us achieve our goals? Maybe not so much. You can just kind of make a list. That's what I always did. I liked making lists. One person that I looked up to was Weird Al Yankovic. He helped me achieve my goals. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and fill in each of these as your own specific things for yourself there. But each of these, you are responsible for getting filled in. Okay? Next. This semester 2 business, we're going to get into at the end of quarter 3. All right, we're going to look at that here. We're going to see how we're doing as far as our goals are concerned. We're going to revisit here how we did on quarter 2. Set our goal for quarter 3. Okay, Kevin Federline is going to be making Mr. Lupa very happy with all of the scores there. Okay, if you don't have access to the Power Schools, you can always take a look on your old Schoology there and see if there is information on your grades there. All right, I'll see you guys in class in just a little bit. Bye!